Now the question is, who is God and what time is God? The answers are, God is not a person but a formless presence, and God is 1 second before zero time. In the picture slide, there are pictures of Krishna, Prophet Muhammad, Jesus Christ, Mahavira, Zarathustra, Guru Nanak, Buddha, God of Taoism, Confucius, and God of Judaism. So who is God? All religions say that God is not a person but a formless presence or consciousness. Jesus Christ lived about 2000 years back. Krishna lived about 5000 years back. Prophet Muhammad lived about 1500 years back. Buddha lived about 2500 years back. Let's take science to establish this truth. If I have to know about Mughal Emperor Akbar, we have to go back in the history of time during which Akbar lived and I'll know Akbar. If I have to know about Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, I have to study the history of the time during which Shivaji lived and I'll know Shivaji. If you want to study God, you have to study about the time in which God was there. You will know God. Somehow, God should have been there. So let's go to the beginning. It is not in 2021. God should have been there much before that. So could God have been there in the first year? No, because in the first year there are 365 days. So God could have been in the first day? No, since on the first day there are 24 hours. So God could have been in the first hour, but God could not have been there because in the first hour there are 60 minutes. So God should have been there in the first minute, since in the first minute there are 60 seconds. So God should have been there in the first second. How it's possible? So God is beyond time. Similarly, the distance between Chennai and Mumbai is 1334 kilometers. The distance at Mumbai is 1334 kilometers and the distance at Chennai at origin is 0. There is space before 0 which you can't define. So God is a reality beyond space and time. That first is God. If there is a creation, there has to be a creator. If there is an effect, there has to be a cause. Effect is nothing but cause in a different form, a different manifestation. The creator is embedded in a different form in the creation. God created the human being in its own image. It means that in every Jivatma, some Paramatma is deposited. Aham Brahmasmi, I am God is the culture of this land which says that everything is to be worshipped. So worship thyself. Worship the sun, the parents, children, spouse, relatives, friends, stone, cow, lion, elephant and everything. In Hinduism, there are more gods than people. We are all sparks of the same fire, said J. Krishnamurti. In every form, the formless is present. Only in the present of the formless, the form functions, otherwise not. Aham Brahmasmi is the central essence of Advaita philosophy founded by Adi Shankaracharya. Advaita means non-dualism. It says the creator and his creation are not two things but are one. Therefore, simply put, Aham Brahmasmi means I am God, and so we are all gods in disguise. On the first there is no time, no space, only God. So how to reach the first? Meditation is a process of taking you to the first, which is without a thought. So that helps you dissolve in the divine. The first is Abba for Jesus Christ. The first is Allah for Prophet Muhammad. The first is truth. The first is love. The first is Narayana for Vaishnavites. That first is beyond time, beyond distance. God is a reality beyond time and space.